Oh, all right, guys. So tonight I am just beyond excited and humbled to welcome Chris Downing to our call. I mentioned a little earlier, if you guys have never heard from Chris, like you are just in for a treat. This program and Chris in general and experiencing working out live with Chris is actually like a life-changing experience. Again, he's going to share, some of his story with us, and you'll understand more why that is. But tonight, again, please help me welcome Chris. Use the chat box below if you guys have questions. I'm super pumped for the re-release of this program. The coaches who completed this program, all in with meal plan and the original release, had their lives changed. So I know we've got some info groups planned for the release of this program, and those coaches are going to be going live, and I cannot wait. So Chris, just thank you so much for being on our call, and I'm going to turn it over to you.
Thank you. How's everybody doing?
Let me make sure everyone's muted.
Good.
All right.
Tell you what, let's make this fun. let's have a little Q&A, and then because I want to know, I could sit here and give you the breakdown of this program, but I really want to know what you want to know, and that, to me, that's important. So when we end the call, you guys have a deeper understanding of everything and how to approach it, how to present it to your challengers, and then let's come up with a creative way to be different. Let's approach this program different than you've approached any program. So who has the first question? Type it in the box. Oh, don't everybody type at the same time. No, I'm joking. All right. What's up, little dude? Sorry, the kids always distract me. All right. I'm a new coach, and I've never done Shift Shop before. How would you promote this new release? Well, congratulations to being a new coach. And if I'm talking to a new coach, someone that's never experienced Shift Shop, I'm going to tell you, before you even do the program, what do you really want? Next 4 weeks, what do you want to accomplish? All right. I want to know what you want to accomplish physically, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. And when you document in those 4 categories, and you'll wonder, notice I didn't say financially. I'm going to tell you that in a second. Mentally, physically, emotionally, and spiritually. I want to know what you want to accomplish in the next 4 weeks. Once you tell me what that is, then I'm going to tell you, okay, now that you wrote this out, this is your purpose. This came from within you. This represents your greater self. Mentally, I want you to be that person right now. I want you to be that person physically by training as if you're already in the best shape of your life. Mentally, by making sure you consume your mind with positive thoughts and words of affirmation. Emotionally, staying calm, enjoying the journey, enjoying the process. Spiritually, I want you to believe that you have every tool right now to lead this program and help thousands of people. And I want you to take that mindset into Shift Shop Proving Grounds. You see what I'm saying? You notice I'm not asking you to bring as you are right now. I'm asking you to bring your better version of yourself and approach that workout as if you're in the best shape of your life. Physically, I want you to talk your way through it. Mentally, I want you to be positive, and spiritually, I want you to have faith that you can move any mountain that you set your mind to. Me, that's welcoming. Now, when you become that person, financially, success will look for you. You know why? Because in those 4 weeks, you're going to learn to love yourself. You're going to see a better version of yourself. You're going to believe in yourself. And those are all the tools you need to be a successful coach. Does that make sense? And I just looked down and there's like 100 questions already. So Holly, you got to help me.
Yeah. Okay. So some of these are super basic, but For those who have, okay, for those who have never done Shift Shop, a lot of them are saying, you know, we are hearing that this is perfect for athletes. And then others are saying, but I'm not an athlete. So how do I market it if I don't necessarily fit that athlete mold?
Okay, so you saw my trailers, right? You saw my sizzles. You guys saw Tulin. You saw Jessica. First and foremost, I'm never going to create a program if it's not for everybody. I believe in my heart that all of us have an athlete in us. It's just some of us never took the steps to develop that athlete. If you thought about playing a sport, you're an athlete. If you thought about working out, you're an athlete. And so this is one of those situations where, you know, in high school and college, we train for sports. Well, guess what? You always training for life. There's a better version of you right now. And so you're going to use that athlete to give birth to that better version of yourself. If it's modification, you modify it so you don't have to modify anymore. And if it's the way I created this is it's impossible to fail. The only way you fail is if you just don't do it. If you're in a wheelchair, you can still do the program because it's all about your mindset and giving birth to a better version of yourself. If you're an athlete, well, here you go. Here's your athletic program you've been waiting on. But the whole point is I want you guys to trigger that inner athlete, because that inner athlete is going to help you give birth to the best version of yourself.
Love that. So then there are questions about the proving grounds, like the day. There's 2 extra days. What are the workouts? What does that testing look like?
Oh, yeah. Okay, so the whole prep week, so when Shift Shop came out, you know, you went straight to Speed 25. And to those of us who work out a lot, you know, it was like, woo, I've sweated it out. I felt good. It was awesome. But what about the Tulins of the world? You know, they went to Speed 25 and they was like, no, I'm not doing that. This is crazy. So I was really inspired by the 2B mindset approach. I really was. So that right there was influential in me creating the prep week, because it's only 15 minutes. It's 15-minute quick shift speed, quick shift strength. And so in those 15 minutes, if you're a modifier, you can just get familiar with the moves and just journey your way through it. Take your time. If you're an athlete, you can go all out. Now, if you sweat it in Speed 25, you're going to sweat bullets in quick shift speed because I got you moving. So you're going to go quick shift speed, quick shift strength, quick shift speed, quick shift strength, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Then you go to proving grounds on Friday and Saturday. The first workout is proving ground speed on Friday. It's 15 one-minute exercises. You have a scorecard, right? So your first move is going to be grass pickers. You're going to document how many grass pickers you can do in 1 minute. Say you get 50, you write that down. Now you got 40 seconds to write your score down, get a drink, and watch the cues, all right? Then the next move is lateral burpees, lateral shuffle burpee. How many can you do in a minute? Say you do 20. Now you got 70 points, 13 more exercises left. You go through the rest of the 13 exercises, you total up all your reps from all the exercises, have 150 points now. Now you go to the next day to strength. Now you're documenting your dumbbells, your weights, along with your reps. You're going to calculate all of that. That's your score for strength. Now you just laid the foundation. My foundation is done. My prep week is done. Now I'm going in the shop to work. Go to Speed 25. You're going to do it Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, speed, strength. And when you do Speed 25 this time, now you're training. You're making sure your form is on point. You're working on your conditioning because remember I told you that 40 seconds in proving grounds, you're going to test again at the end of the week. So now it's Friday. I'm in week 2. I look at my scorecard. I have 50 grass pickers. First exercise, I want to beat that score. Say you get 45. The average person is going to be like, oh, man, I got 45. I actually lost reps. In this program, I didn't want it to be about if you failed or if you didn't do well in one exercise because I'm not always on my A game. What I want you to focus on is what? Remember those 150 points you had total from all 15 exercises? If you get 45 instead of 50, now you can say to yourself, okay, I got 14 exercises to make up for these 5 reps. You go through the workout, you go 14 more exercises, now you have 165 points. You have 15 more points the second week than the first week. Is that victory? Absolutely. Now, and this is how this relates to life. Some days you have a tough day, right? Sometimes you crawl across the finish line. I don't care. Just get across it. You're not going to always sprint across the finish line. But what I'm forcing you guys to do is to bounce back, stay engaged. What I learned when I created this program is adults can't count. As we get older, we don't think about counting. So now you're in this workout. You lay the foundation. You got 50 grass pickers. You go to week 2. You're engaged and focused on those reps in week 2, because the last thing you want to do is bust your butt for a minute and forget how many reps you got. So now I'm working your body and I'm working your mind. I'm teaching you how to be present. I'm teaching you how to be in the moment. I'm teaching you how to strive to do better this week than you did the previous week. Then we go into speed 35, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, back to proving grounds to beat speed 25's record. Then you go to speed 45, speed strength, back to proving grounds to beat the 35 series. Now let's talk about the modifier. Say we have a modifier and they're intimidated by the point system. This is what I'm going to tell them. Don't even think about the point system. Just go through your prep week and modify, get familiar with the movements, get some confidence. They go into week 2, they modify less, even if it's 1 or 2 moves. Is that victory? Absolutely. You go to week 3, they modified even less. They go to week 4, they modified less than half of the program. Is that victory, guys? Absolutely. You went from modifying the whole week 1 to modifying less each week. Now this person has confidence. I want to go through it again and track my progress now. They go through, they track their progress, they get confidence. All of a sudden, everybody after 4 weeks looks in the mirror. Oh my gosh, I actually got lean. I lost weight. I completely distracted you guys from the scale because you so focused on the point system. You see what I'm saying? Now, you're mentally engaged, you physically look better. Now you can step outside of the program, be mentally and physically focused on your family, mentally and focused on your business. You work on your mind and your body. Does that make sense? Where's the competition? The competition was with you every week. Had nothing to do with anybody else. What I'm trying to get you guys to stop doing as coaches that really bothers me is I hate the fact that you guys compete against each other. I'm not saying this group in particular. I'm saying as a network. That right there is the biggest hurdle, because when you compete against other coaches, really what you're saying is, I'm afraid. Your focus should always be on you becoming a better version today than you were yesterday. Your success has nothing to do with the next person. It has everything to do with how much you love yourself and how much you're willing to see what your potential is. Because everybody on this call has so much untapped, unlimited potential.
Yeah, I love it. It's one of the things I love, that you're competing with yourself. And I really like that all the numbers add up, right? It's not like that you fail. Oh, exercise 1, I'm done. I failed. But you can keep pushing yourself. That's amazing. So for those that have not done Shift Shop before, can you just talk a little bit about the meal plan and how that also changes as we go through week to week?
Okay, those who've never done Shift Shop, let's just say they've never done a Beachbody program. This is the first one. I recommend you do the Shift Shop meal plan. The reason why is I opened it up. You have a grocery list. I'm not saying you have to eat XYZ. I provided a grocery list where you can pick and choose what you like so you can implement it in your meal plan. It's so easy. It has one of those systems. It's like you decrease carbs each week. The first week you get starchy carbs. Second week we decrease a little bit. Third week you don't get any. Now, for those of you who have done a ton of programs, a ton of meal plans, my advice to you is I want you to do whatever meal plan has got you the best results, even if it's not Shift Shop. And here's the reason why I'm saying this. Because number one, I don't have an ego. I'm not going to tell you, you have to do my program, my eating plan because it goes with my program. No, everybody on this call digests food differently. Some of us have different allergies. I want you to feel good. If I can get you to feel good, then you're going to give me great results in the proving grounds. So it's important for me that if 21-day fix work for you, I want you to do that meal plan with proving grounds. If it's to be mindset, then do it, guys, because I can't bring out the best in you if you don't feel good about yourself. Does that make sense? So I want to take all the restrictions, all the boundaries off, because I need you to give me your best effort when you do this program.
Love that. When you said I failed the Shift Shop program and ended up Sonic downing chili hot dogs, tots. So I love that. So for those of us this is their first time really supporting customers in this program. I think a lot of new coaches just automatically start out with like a 21-day fix program, right? So Shift Shop, this is their first time moving from that 21-day fix into Shift Shop. And what is it, and you've touched on this in this call, but where do you really want people to focus, you know, outside that meal plan and outside the fitness? Like, what is the best way we can support our customers as they go on this journey?
Love. That's the best way you can support anybody, because that's the foundation to everything you guys do. Here's the thing, you know, if I didn't love myself, there's no way I could be as encouraging and motivating and inspiring as I project to be. There's just no way, because how can I preach something that I ain't living? You see what I'm saying? It's evident. Like, I think I've been pretty consistent since I've been announced. You guys have a good idea of the kind of person I am. So when you can teach people how to love themselves first, what does abs and everything have to do with it? Because guess what? Our bodies are going to fade at some point, but your mind, it will last forever. So I think it's important that, you know, what I feel people are lacking in the world is a sense of identity. You can't find out who you are and what you're about till you start loving yourself, till you start accepting who you are today. All the good, all the bad, so what? You know what? You can create the life you want, but it has to start with self-love. So if you're inviting challengers, like I said, again, you know, you ask them, what do you want? What do you want to accomplish? Allow them to feel safe and welcome in the program. There's no pressure. And at the end of the day, you're a leader. It's up to you to love on them. Some people you're going to have to wrestle with. Some people have inconsistencies. You can't judge that because you don't know their story. It's up to you to learn as a coach to be able to deal with each and every person at each and every fitness level to make them feel comfortable so you can bring out the best in them.
Love that. So for those of you who have not seen Coach Tulum or know of her, or she's in the Shift Shop Proving Ground videos, and Chris mentioned her a little bit earlier with the modifier. But Chris, can you talk a little bit about the video out there? Is incredible. You guys need to go find the video of Chris motivating her and, again, pouring love into her live. Can you just talk a little bit about her journey and how you did support her through some of those tough moments?
Well, we were at Super Saturday in July. I traveled with her. So we were in Ottawa and Toronto, and we're at the airport leaving Ottawa, and we're just talking. And I love her husband, Kareem. I mean, I spent a lot of time with him, you know, at events, and he did great with Shift Shop. But we're sitting at the gate, and she's like, you know, what's on my bucket list? I said, what's on your bucket list? She was like, I want to be in a program. I've tried to be in programs, and for some reason, I can never get in. I don't know what it is. I don't know if they think I can do it. And she's telling me this. I pulled out one of my cell phones, and I'm texting the director. I'm texting my product developer. I said, bro, Tulum is in my program. I need you to make that happen. And then she had no idea. I didn't tell her. So on Monday, he called me, and he was like, you think she could pass a physical? I said, absolutely. I just watched her work out with me in Ottawa. I was like, I need her in this program. And so she got the call, and I played Super for a little bit. And she was like, oh my gosh, Jack told me to call him. I said, okay. I said, why don't you call him? He has something to tell you. And she called me back and was like, did you do what I think you did? I said, absolutely. This is your time. So we get to the set, and I got in one of my rants where I just get lost, and I was feeling it, and I left her. I did. I was so like in the moment during filming. I cranked the intensity, and I left her, and she couldn't hang. And so she almost passed out, actually. And we had to give her a break, and they put the fan by her, put water to spray her, and then they put ice down her shirt, and she just had a breakdown. She was like, I'm sorry, Chris. I ruined your moment. You were just so in another world, and I didn't want it to be me. And I looked at her. So you didn't ruin anything. Gather yourself, and we'll finish this up. So I'm walking around, just keeping my energy up, just, you know, pacing. 25 minutes goes by. She's like, okay, I'm ready. So she gets back on set. Everything's all set up. We get back to the circuit, and all of a sudden, I see a deer with headlights again. It's almost like she had PTSD, and I caught her right there, right in that moment. And the production in the tent, I found this out afterwards. They were like, let's just cut it. We got to give her a break. She can't do it. And Carl said, no, Let Chris handle this. This is what he does. And it's the first time ever in Beachbody history. You guys have done a ton of programs. You know it's always about the trainer. Everything, the marketing, the promotion, the attention. It was the first time ever in the history of the company that a trainer handed this platform over to somebody else. And I literally walked her through that circuit because I wanted her to know that on the other side of that lens is people just like you. And I don't care how you get across this finish line, just get across it. But this is your time right now to show people that you could do hard things. This is your time right now to show people that inside of you is so much untapped, unlimited potential, a gift and a purpose to do great things. This is your time. Show the world. And that's what happened. It was just an epic moment.
It's amazing. Yeah, I think we all have like chills right now. Jenna, I'll share the link in our team page along with this team recording for you guys because yeah, it's amazing. It'll bring you to tears for sure. So I have a question for you. Just these releases, this is so much work, like the recording and I mean, doing another program. I mean, sure, it's not like a full, but I mean, you guys, you did another like program. What gave you kind of that motivation and that energy and made you decide, yes, let's do this. Let's re-release this. Let's tweak this.
Because I never thought it was complete. I thought Shift Shop was a great program. We rushed it. It was originally supposed to be an outdoor program. It was supposed to be outdoors with Chris Downing, but we couldn't find a syncing device with my style of coaching to cut out the interferences, sirens, dogs barking. So we just made it a 21-day program. We just kind of threw it together real quick. I knew it had the potential, but I just always felt that it needed more. And I didn't want to, originally I wanted to just do another program, but that was like, nah, man, I love Shift Shop. It's got so many intimate moments. You know, my life is in it. My emotions are in it. My struggles was in it. Everything that I had to endure was in it. And I felt like, I wanted to complete it. And so I came up with this, Jack had the brilliant idea of a scorecard and I kind of like ran with it from there. And it's in this program, what I think is so cool is you're going to see two Chris's. You're going to see the Shift Shop Chris, which everyone knows, who now I consider a group fitness trainer in this program. And then you're gonna experience Proving Grounds Chris. My body's different and I'm a personal trainer in Proving Grounds. Like you're gonna feel like I'm right in your workout area. I mean, it's a very powerful program, guys. It's really good.
So I absolutely love that. I'm excited for that. Where does your passion come from? Where does your energy come from? Like, what is your kind of wake up every single day?
I didn't hear you cut out on me.
Why do you keep pushing so hard every single day? Like, what is your big why that drives you every day?
Well, I have a couple whys, but the why as far as my career is, I want to know why you guys idolize Super Trainer so much. And why you don't realize that you guys are the heartbeat of this company. We go to these events and you guys go nuts. You see us, you get excited, you get emotional because at some point in time in your career, a program came out that got you through tough times. But I still don't understand why you put so much value on us and not enough value in yourself. If it wasn't for you guys as a collective group, as a network, I wouldn't be a Super Trainer. No one else would be a Super Trainer. You guys helped create us. You guys helped put us on this platform. You guys are the reason I'm able to take care of my family in ways that I just can't believe. It's incredible. But I'm looking at this situation and I'm thinking, man, I'm finally financially stable. I'm in a great place. I can pay for whatever my kids need. But why is the coaches still struggling if they're the heartbeat of this? Like, I don't understand. There's a disconnection there. Like, why aren't they thriving like my career is thriving? So I felt like it was important for me to get off the platform and get in the trenches with you guys and remind you, you see value in me. How do you not see value in yourself? And you guys got to understand something. You have so much to offer that Super Trainers can't offer. You have a catalog of programs that you can, express to different types of people, different fitness levels, different likes. I don't have that. All I have is my program, but you have the ability to meet every fitness level, every program for whoever needs it, right? So I'm saying to myself, if you took credit for our success, it would help you really see your genius. you guys have so much untapped, unlimited potential, but it's directed towards the wrong thing. Stop directing it towards us. Quit idolizing us. We're no different than you guys. There's the only difference is I'm a trainer, you're a coach, but the mission is still the same. And I just need you guys to really see the big picture. And the big picture is, without you guys, we don't exist. You guys work a commission-based business. Some of you work 2 and 3 jobs. I got a contract. I get royalties. And I'm not discrediting what we do. I'm not saying we don't work hard, but without you, it's impossible to be on this platform. You guys are the heartbeat of all of this. And you need to realize that and use that to your advantage to empower yourself first and foremost, and then empower your team.
I love it. Every new release, no matter who the trainer is an opportunity for your business to absolutely explode. Every single new release. And this year's been incredible with all the new releases we've had. I've heard people say, oh my gosh, like it's overwhelming. You know, how am I marketing all of these? And it comes back to marketing yourself. And like we said, marketing how you're going to help people. Just show people the love you're pouring in them. Show them the tools you have for them and how you can support them. And that's all you have to do. I mean, if you can prove that you can help people and just genuinely care about people, that's when you start trusting.
But it helps if you guys can hear it from the trainer. Like, it helps that you guys know, man, Chris really credits us for his success. Like, how much more confidence does that give you to go work even harder? And I'm not taking shots at anybody, but at the end of the day, all of us came from something. And unless you guys are thriving, everybody's going right back to where they came from before Beachbody. And so I don't know if it's a situation where, you know, and my mindset, and Ali will tell you, and my friends, the ones that are closest to me, I never go with the flow of anything. I never go. I feel like when you go with the flow of stuff, that you take on whoever set the flow's mindset and identity. I'm always going to be the flow. I'm always going to be different. That's why I said, do whatever meal plan you want to do. I'm not going to put any boundaries on myself, so I ain't putting none on you guys. I'm going to always be the purple cow amongst the rest of the trainers because I'm just a different person. It's just how I am. I don't accustom to a certain way. I accustom to what I believe. And my belief is people first, me second. You're never truly successful unless it leaves your house and impact another person's life. So even though my program is succeeding, I don't feel successful till you guys start succeeding, period. It's just the bottom line. So I got to do to help you guys accomplish that.
Yeah, that is pretty much all we need to know. I mean, that is awesome. To you guys, everyone's like, yes, love it. So true. Can't wait to do this again. Chills. I think that's the main questions we have for you. 30 minutes. If you guys have any last questions.
No, we got time. We got time.
Okay.
We got about 15 more minutes.
Oh, good. All right. I want to make sure that we honor your time as well. Oh, everyone's just saying thank you.
No, what do you want to know? You guys thank me enough. I want to know what you want.
Yeah. And it doesn't have to, what's the exact, a lot of these questions.
So that's a good question. So the release date is, there's going to be two workouts. The quick shift workouts will be released on Monday. It'll be a way for you guys to try them out, you know, navigate through it, introduce it to your challengers. It's 15 minutes, not too overwhelming. And then on October 22nd, the full program comes out. And so there's some other good news we just finalized. Whoever sells or buys a challenge pack the first week of October, you guys are going to do a live workout with me October 13th. They're going to stream it from my gym, and it's going to be incredible. Also, you guys know that when you sell a challenge pack or buy one, you also get qualified for my coach test group. And that test group, guys, I don't know if any of you have ever been in any of my test groups. Challenge is powerful. I mean, it's one of those things where every single day you are getting a video from me before you wake up, because none of y'all wake up earlier than me. But every day you're going to wake up to a video of me just encouraging you on the day. And then every Sunday, as a big group, we're going to have our live call where we're going to talk about the previous week. I'm going to talk about the week to come. And then I'm going to spend some time like I just did, just really empowering you and really telling you just mindset stuff, because at the end of the day, I got 4 weeks to change your mind and your body. What good is it for me to change your body, and then you got a program and you have a couple setbacks and you end up right where you left? Then we didn't really accomplish anything in those 4 weeks. I want to make sure you go into the holidays with the best mindset and the best body. And to New Year, I don't want you to wait to the New Year to get ready. I want you to already be ready before the ball drop. And so I need those 4 weeks to really just connect with you guys and just help you look at life, look at your business, but most importantly, look at yourself through different lenses.
How long should we take off between rounds?
Listen, I'm going to tell you right now. Hold on, Allie, explain to them what you have your group doing. They ain't taking no time off. Break it down. Explain to them how you guys are transitioning into October 22nd.
So we started, I guess this is almost the end of our third week. So they did 25, 35, and this week we're on 45 series. And then the plan was to do a second round the same way we did in the test group. But since we have access to the quick shift speed and strength, I made kind of a hybrid calendar for them to roll into that, to take them right up to the 21st so that they can start on the 22nd with Chris. So that has, 2 days of, a day of quick shift speed, quick shift strength. And then I made sure that there's 3 of each in those 3 weeks. So they'll be doing 3 days of 25, 3 days of 35, 3 days of 45, 3 days of 50, mixed in with all the other stuff. But no, they're not taking any breaks. I mean, as coaches, I wanted them to, get in there, to get their challengers in there and have some results to show and to share before the program was even able to come out in anybody's hands. So, my crew's got 3 weeks. They'll be sending their results in, and Chris knows because I keep them updated on everybody's story. They were dropping pounds right out of the gate. And just, so it's been incredible. So we've got a lot of fun stuff to share, and I'm excited for them. But yeah, no breaks. We don't take breaks on this.
I love that. So Courtney asked, for those who have struggled for a long time for life with weight, food, etc., what advice do you have for them to actually make this shift once and for all?
Start loving yourself. Love yourself right where you at, with all your flaws, all your inconsistency. Look at the beauty in yourself right now. When you love yourself, guess what happens? You start taking care of yourself. You start believing in yourself. You become infectious. When you become infectious, people are drawn to you. You guys, I have a modeling background, but you guys aren't attracted to the model boy in me. You're not even attracted to my white teeth and my smile. You're attracted to my energy. You're attracted to my faith, my belief system. And so, I don't think any person who struggles with weight, I always take them to a mirror and say, you're not overweight. Look at yourself. That's depression. That's fear. That's anxiety. That's worry. That's self-doubt. Get rid of those and the weight will fall off. I just don't believe a person's overweight. I just think they don't love themselves. That's simple.
Wow. What would you say is the hardest part about Proving Grounds not physical?
The hardest part of Proving Grounds is not physical. There isn't anything hard. I'm so motivating and loving in this program. It's not hard. It really isn't. Because the way I structure this, it doesn't matter what fitness level you're in. Look at Tulin. Look at Jessica. It's all about you showing up every day for you. You first and foremost. Doing the best you can and accepting the results at the end of the workout, knowing you can always get better. I don't want this to be a vanity program. I don't want this to be about your abs. I don't want to see none of y'all in booty shorts. I don't want to see none of that. I just want you guys to week by week just prove to yourself that inside of you right now is a better version. That's all I care about. I don't care about breaking records. I'm just not, that's not my mindset with this. I got 4 weeks to change your mind and your body. And that to me is worth, celebrating in itself. You can take that mindset and go accomplish all the success you want.
Love it. So someone asked, for those who are already fit, what is the main area of transformation? Is this really? Are you serious?
Listen, I'm going to tell you right now, those who are really fit, get ready. This is going to hand you your butt. For real. I mean, I'm telling you, woo, I hope, man, zip, I'll see you October 22nd. If you're extremely fit, first of all, this is going to be your spirit program because I am challenging you on a whole new level. You can always go to another level. And the cool thing about those who are extremely fit, I want you to be your best. I want you to stay at the mountaintop. Because when you're at the mountaintop, you can see further than everybody else. But here's the deal. When you're at the mountaintop as a leader, you need to bring people up to your level so they can see what you see. So there's levels to this. If you're extremely fit, I'm excited for you because I am going to push you in this program.
I love it. Is there any new equipment needed for like the new proving grounds or?
No, I was very, very adamant about that. I didn't want you guys buying any more equipment. I wanted to use what we had. Here's a funny story about this. So when the whole concept came of let's do a proving grounds, I already overextended my Shift Shop budget with the first one, and we didn't have a budget for it. And so, my team was like, Chris, we don't have a budget. Let's just do a live workout and repackage it that way. I said, listen, I'm from the hood. Get me on some turf and some cameras. I don't need nothing fancy. This is going to be straight grit and grind. In fact, I filmed this whole project with a broken foot. I mean, I'm telling you, like we was in the trenches on this one. And so you don't need anything but your desire to be better. That's it. Everything that you already have for Shift Shop, that's all you need.
Nice. So one of the questions, your positivity and energy are contagious. How do you keep your mind right on the tough days?
Because I always look at my big picture. See, if I'm having a tough day, I don't even call it a tough day. I wouldn't even give that perspective that much control over my day. I call it a moment. And then whatever the moment is, I look at it like this. That moment is not going to define me. There's something behind this moment that I needed to grow on the inside of me. So it's the reason why I'm here. I'm not going to look outward for I'm going to look at myself. Maybe it's a situation where I need to be more patient. Maybe it's a situation where I need to be more loving. Maybe it's a situation where I need to take a break. So anytime I deal with a tough moment, that reflection has nothing to do with anything outside of me. I look at it as a teaching tool that I need this situation. I'm glad it showed up because I got to develop something on the inside of me. There's something behind this that's a breakthrough.
Love it. People are freaking out in the comments. If we're ever in your neck of the woods, can we come work out with you?
Oh, for sure. What's crazy? Coaches stop by my gym all the time. If they're coming through Ohio, they'll send me a message like, come on by. Are you serious? Well, you asked if you could come by. What do you want me to do?
All right, Lauren, you better stop by his gym. Other questions, guys? Road trip.
Questions?
So Jenna asked, how do we join the test group? And this test, it's if you sell a challenge pack or purchase one, right?
Right. I'm wanting to make sure that so how some programs, you got to sell certain challenge packs or certain, I didn't want that. I didn't want people to miss out what they're going to miss in this challenge group based on what they could afford. If you sell a stick of gum, you getting in. I don't care what it is. I want you in here because I know what I'm going to provide in this coach group that's going to be, highly influential for your not only your life but your career. And so I even told coaches in previous calls, it's October now, right? So you guys have, this is the fourth quarter of the year. And some of you are tired. Some of you struggled this year. Some of you had, ups and downs. This is 4 weeks that you can honestly say, you know what? I'm going to tell all my team to bring their teams into this. You guys can all put your feet up. Let me help you for 4 weeks collectively as a group. That way, after the 4 weeks, everybody's leaving the group with the same mindset. Now, that way you don't have to take the goods to them. Everybody's getting it together. You can rest. You can relax, and then you can't tell me the success can't chase you because you guys all have the same mindset. Does that make sense?
Yeah. So Lindsay asked, if you were a coach, how would you market challenge packs in this program? Would it differ from what you see us currently doing in the network?
I would lead with love. I would lead with my heart. Everything I do, I lead with my heart because I feel like I never wanted to be a salesy person. I've never even attempted to sell my program to anybody. I give it to you first. I just felt like when you lead with your heart, you can't go wrong. because that's your authentic self. So you know that people need help. So the question is, how can you help them? Like, what do you got to find out what people want. You can't be selling people something if you don't even know what their vision is. And most people don't even love their self. They don't even have a sense of identity. But you got to also be mindful of this. They were drawn to you. They were attracted to you. There's something in you that they want for themselves. So you need to, as a coach, be open-minded to how can I help this person? How can I bring out the best in this person? For first and foremost, find out what do they want? What do you want to accomplish in this next 4 weeks?
Sorry, I muted myself. So last question is, this should be an easy one, but what performance products do you recommend with this program?
Oh, wait. So the performance line, as you guys remember, when we did the original Shift Shop, we just had Shakeology. And man, guys, when we went through like the rehearsals, developing the program, and I got humbled by my own stuff. I mean, when I went out to LA for a couple of days and jotted some stuff down. We gave it a test run, and I handed my own butt to myself. I was so sore. And that's when I realized, I said, I think we need the performance line, guys. You know, Recover was my best friend. And here's the crazy part. This doesn't make you laugh. I have a dairy allergy. I didn't care. I wanted to feel better. I was snotting and everything. I was like, I don't care. I'm so sore. And I had to go into the next day. So the performance line was so detrimental. I mean, I needed it. And so we used the Recharge, we used Recover. Obviously we used Energize, but Hydrate was key. I really got to see the benefits of Hydrate because when we filmed, it was 103 degrees and we was in the mountains. So we stayed hydrate, and I cramp easily. I didn't cramp at all. So the performance line, and because it's being an athletic-based program, was perfect.
I love it. And because I know there's a lot of you on here, but breastfeeding moms, Hydrate is like incredible. For those of you who are worried about like milk supply, like you can follow a meal plan, but keep that hydration up. Hydrate's amazing. So
yeah. Here's another thing. I'm glad you brought that up. If you're nursing in this program, listen to me. Feed that monster. I want you to up your calories. I want you to eat. Don't worry about like no, I want you to go up a bracket because I want your baby to be healthy first and foremost. I don't want you guys to have any kind of health problems. So if you're supposed to be at like 12 to 1500, go up to the next one just to make sure your baby has the nutrients that he or she needs to be healthy.
Yes, love it, love it. Oh, thank you so much. Literally, people are just so pumped up. This was incredible, exactly what we needed to hear. Guys, this is their chance to love on people. And as Chris said, find out what they need. Lead with love. And this will be a huge launch for all of us.
Yeah,
so.
Pregnancy, you can do it, modify, just listen to your body. It's crazy. Brooke LaPaul, you guys know Brooke? She went to like 36 weeks. I'm like, Brooke, stop doing burpees. I tell her, I said, Brooke, stop, for real. And so, I want you to listen to your body and modify when you need to modify. You just keep that big picture perspective in mind, guys, okay? You can always come back to me later. I ain't going nowhere. Just take care of that baby.
Love it. Thank you so much, Chris.
All right, guys. Have fun. I'll see you October 22nd. I am going to, once we release the first couple workouts, I'm going to probably go live on my IG once a week just to check on everybody, see how you're doing, and leading up to the big release, okay? I love you guys. I appreciate you. Remember what I told you about how I'm in this position. I need you to start owning that, all right? And looking at your value and taking that to yourself and to your team. Bring out the best in them, all right? All right, I'll see you guys.
Bye.